Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is a recap of all the Winding Rivulet trophies, so sit back, relax, grab a drink and enjoy the long video. If you want, you can also check out all the episodes individually. There are actually two trophies that I've never had from Winding Rivulet. One of them is the river mussel and the other one is gudgeon. So in this episode we will actually target the river mussel and the gudgeon. I don't know which one I'm going to get first, maybe I'll get both, we'll see about that. But to catch gudgeon and river mussel we need some bait, and for that we need red worms. I have no clue why they love red worms so much, why not bloodworms, but this is the bait you want. And also you want really tiny hooks, preferably 20 to 24. I came to Mosquito Lake to buy some red worms because they're so much cheaper here and I don't want to buy them in bulk quantity. Also you don't need a feeder cage, so you just want regular sinkers, and I will go for the cheapest ones because come on, they're so cheap, everything else is so expensive, why not? It makes no difference right now. Time to get some nice hooks. These are some good ones, size 22. These will be perfect. The spot where I'm setting up is at 118-124 on Winding Rivulet. I will use a 60 gram sinker, size 22 hook, redworm as a bait, and clip size 8. Aim towards northeast, but actually even a bit more east, as you can see, just between the two fallen trees. By the way, while reeling out, try to avoid these reeds because they will be a pain in your ass and you will get snagged. You will see that later in the video. It's not happy times then. Beautiful. I actually think I have something on, yeah. Oh wow. While just recording over there for a cinematic view, I have caught, what is this? A river mussel? It actually seems like a decent one. I was very wrong. What is that fish? It's so tiny. Is that actually gudgeon or a tiny perch? It's a gudgeon. Nice. It's the target species, so I'm very happy about it. I've actually never ever targeted gudgeon in this game, neither do you like mussels and so on. But we have another gudgeon on, I think. Ah, it's another tiny one. Only 22 grams. Just imagine how little that actually is. But I mean, the bite rate is great. 3 fish in a row just like that. 17 grams, even tinier. Looks like we actually have a behemoth on. This seems like a decent fish. And it's a bream, a white bream I think. 500 grams. Wow. 800 is a trophy. Maybe by accident we can actually snag ourselves a white bream trophy from here as well. That would be actually insane. I would really like that. Let's see. Okay, this has some sort of a fight in it. But actually, wow. 76 gram gudgeon. That's a big one. That's the biggest I've had so far. It is just so weird how the mussel yoink your rod like it's a damn shark on the other end of the rod. But it's, instead of that, it's just a 52 gram river mussel. 52 gram. That is super tiny. Do you guys ever wonder what is the smallest fish of every species somebody has caught in this game? I wish they would have, like, instead of high scores, low scores. That would be so cool to see. But we caught a perch. That's the first perch I've had so far. Since the sun is actually going down, I don't think we will catch any more perch, but mostly just gudgeon, maybe some ruffe at the end, and also maybe some donets ruffe in the night. Who knows? No, I don't think... No, it's not empty. I thought it was empty at first, but look at that fish. It's so tiny. You can barely see that thing. 25 grams. Let's cast it back in. Okay, the sun is slowly falling down and we should be getting now some very good bites and some very nice fish soon. Not yet, not at 9 PM, but maybe in a few hours. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is big. This can't be a gudgeon. Oh yeah, it's another white bream. 200 grams, so we actually might have a chance at getting a white bream trophy from here. And we have another fish on in a second, I think. And it just stopped, just like that. It was just trolling me. The prime time has started. It's almost 2 AM. Let's see what this is. It's another white bream. But it's a good one, and white bream are also good cash, so I'm not complaining at all. And we have another fish on, and this is something tiny. Oh, it's a ruffe actually, it's not a gudgeon. But it was a tiny ruffe, only 26 grams, I don't think that's worth that much money. But another fish on right away, and this is a bigger one. And this looks like a big ruffe actually. 72 grams, hell yeah. That is solid, maybe 3 silver or so. I can already grab myself a beer I think. And we have a fish on, this one already again. Here's something on the line. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's... Wait, what? It was right in front of me somehow. Well, okay game. It's a zebra mussel. Those are worth some big bucks. And there might actually be a cafe order for it, so we're in for some money. The sun is rising. We had no luck, but something is absolutely trying to destroy my rod. So I think we should see in a second what it is. But I'm not sure if it's on yet. Okay, let's see what's on there. Oh, so... there was nothing on. I guess it were the ghosts playing with my hook. What the hell was that? Oh, it's something big. Oh, it's a river mussel. and it's a huge one. Is that maybe a trophy size? I'm not sure. Let's see. 181 grams. That's pretty close to a trophy. So I think we might be in luck with this spot. A sneaky white eye bream and a regular bream. It is so fun to use redworms as a bait because you never know what you're going to catch. There's so many options. We have caught another zebra and this seems like a pretty big one. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I can't wait to go and sell all of these fish. I think we'll make like 70 to 100 silver maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but what is this? Oh, this is something big and it's going. It is. Oh, it's a perch. Oh yeah, the morning is here, so perch are coming on now. Almost a kilo perch. Wow, that's not bad at all. And it has actually happened. I am now snagged into the reeds and there's no way I can get out of here, I think. And it is so annoying. I've been trying for the past few minutes almost, and I just can't get out of the reeds. You can just see how fragile those reeds are, but the game's like, nope. Those are made out of concrete and you're not going to pull your hook out of it. So what to do now? Pretty much you have only two options. You either cut your line while pressing X or go into the menu and log out of the game. Yeah, log out, don't close the game, log back in and you will actually spawn at the beginning of the map once again with all of your tackle in your inventory and nothing is broken. We actually have a zebra mussel order. So we can do this for easy 15 silver. And yeah, I think this is the only order. No, actually we can fill in the rough order as well for another 18 silver. Easy money. Let's run to the market now and sell the rest of the fish for 43 silver. So we actually made, as I predicted, around 70 silver. So not too bad. The best money right now, white eye bream as expected, then the big white bream and the river mussel. And let's start with the new day. I absolutely love this spot and I'm willing to go dry here because this is a fun spot for sure. And what have we hooked into? It's another big mussel. Is this? Oh, I did not think this was going to be a trophy, but it's a trophy by 1 gram because 200 is a trophy size. Well, I ain't complaining. It took us only 1 day, or actually day and a half to get our first trophy. So to not cut the episode short, maybe let's stay here for a little bit longer and try to also get a gudgeon trophy. But yeah, this is a nice trophy. We have another trophy ticked off the checklist and this is amazing. Our first trophy on winding rivulet. What do we have on now? I think this is tiny gudgeon. Actually 50 grams is a marker. Not too bad. But yeah, the whole day yesterday I was getting gudgeon that were like 20 grams and so on. But this night I started getting a lot of ruffe, which is quite good because ruffe is worth quite a lot of silver. We also managed to actually get a bleak, which is kind of weird, but I'm not complaining. And somehow I managed to get a crawdaddy. I don't know how, but this is a nice crawfish. I've actually caught one before on this account when I was testing out the fun spot, which was like 140 grams. That was quite a behemoth to be honest. It's bread and tea time once again. Hello, another stripey. When fishing for a small fish like gudgeon, it's so hard to know if it's a trophy or not because the bar is not going up that much. This was a 42 grammer, which is less than half of the trophy size. By the way, this spot has been a blast, so if you want to go somewhere and have some fun, definitely try out this spot. This spot has everything you need as well. Want to make a campfire? No problem. Make your campfire, make some tea, make some coffee. Want to smoke a fish? No problem. You just have a smokehouse right there. Need to dry yourself a roach? Have some salt in the inventory? Why not? Make yourself a snack. By the way, this is how the keep net is looking right now after this night. We have 39 fish in the inventory. We have quite a fair share of gudgeon, but not too much. The species, we have so many different species in there. I guess something has been hooked on the third feeder while we were actually checking the keep net. And it seems like a gudgeon and a pretty big one. Let's see how big this is. Ooh, it's a trophy? What? We actually caught another trophy already. It took me 2 days to get 2 different trophies. This is unreal. I am super happy. We have another trophy ticked off the log. I'm speechless. I'm not sure if I should stay here longer and try to get another trophy or not. I think we'll have to move on because for the series, but this is awesome. We have 2 new trophies. Lads, I was thinking, should I get a picker rod so I can actually tick off some challenges or get the carp rod and 60% of bottom fishing? I'm not really sure. If you can leave a comment down below and help me out, please let me know. So let's see, do we have a cafe order we can fill in? We actually can fill in the rough order, which is 15 silver. Easiest money I've ever made. We have a gudgeon order as well for 20 silver. Another very easy cafe order from the spot. And maybe, no white bream. so I think we can't fill in any other orders. Let's sell the rest of the fish now, and we have so many different species, it's actually crazy. And the mussel is worth the most with the gudgeon right behind it and then a ruffe. But this is a solid 51 silver with those cafe orders as well. We're nearing like 80 or 90 silver. I really forgot how much those cafe orders were, but we're pretty much rich. We're so close to 1000 silver. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like or a comment down below. This really is a great feedback for me, and I know what to improve in my videos. And I think the next episode is going to be very interesting because I found the perfect spot for a trophy and also to make a lot of money. You guys have been absolutely killing it with likes. At this point, while I'm recording this, I have 111 likes on the 6th episode. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. This time, I will let the wheel choose. Yes, it's a chub. It's not too bad, I hope. If I would have gotten the Donette's ruffe, you would not have seen another video for the next 6 months, I think. Since I own really weak lure fishing gear, I need some upgrades. And I'm actually really happy to spend my money finally. I have waiting for this moment for so long. First, I will get this Sputnik Element Pro 4000 reel. I think this Siberia Linear S60L seems like a solid rod, so we'll take it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. It seems pretty good by the statistics, but we'll see later on. Once again, I'm not a professional. We also need a new line. Dang, this is expensive. But yeah, 6 kilo line it is. And the best lure there is for me right now, the Salmon Spiker 2 018. Oh no, it's actually out of stock. I guess we've gotta go to another lake. And almost, I forgot to get the new leaders with 5.4 kilo test. I really hope they have this lure in stock at Corey because it was so expensive to get here. I went through every other shop before Curie. The moment of truth, yes, it's in the shop. Lovely. Corey looks so nice. One day we will be fishing here. Okay, let's assemble the gear. So the new rod and the new reel. Why is it locked? Oh no, I bought a reel that's too big for this rod. Well, I'm back at the shop. I will buy this reel. And I think this will be fine. 3000 reel. Seems good enough. Hey you. Yeah, you. What are you waiting for? Just click the button. The first spot I decided to try unwinding is at 107, 101. I will use the Salmon Striker 2 018. Retrieval speed around 16. And I will aim along the fallen tree. I think this is the best way to go right now. So let's see. Will we catch something on the first cast? If we do, then this decides the whole freaking episode. The anticipation. Oh yeah. We have a fish on. It's a perch. We caught the fish on the first cast. This means now we will get the chub trophy without a problem. But yeah, as you can see, that was my first ever fish on a... Oh, we have another fish on already. But yeah, this was my first ever fish on a spinning setup. And this is a chub. 669 grams. That's kind of a funny number once again. Oh, this is something bigger. But yeah, this spot is actually pretty good. With every single cast almost, I catch a fish. So I am not complaining at all. This is 1.2 kilo chub. That's not bad at all. That is a lovely chub. And this does not look like a chub. This is an eyed. It is a pretty big eye, to be honest. 1.2 kilos. And we have a task completed. Cool. We have another achievement done. I think I should go for all of the achievements completed as well. It seems like a cool completionist thing to do. And another fish on. This is something a bit tinier, but it is the target species, which is nice. 670 grams. On this spot, I've got quite a few perch, as you can see, but mostly it is chub. So I think this spot is working, and we might have a chance at catching a trophy here. Another chub, but this is a baby chub. All of this chub fishing makes me want to go chub fishing in real life. I've actually never done that before, so I think it would be a cool challenge for myself. And yeah, another chub. Nice. I think the preferred bait for chub is like bread or something, so it shouldn't be that hard to catch them from the surface. Ooh, we have a nice fish on now. But yeah, I would much rather prefer catching them with a lure. And this is a fat chub once again. Wow, almost 2 kilos. That's the biggest chub I've had so far. I can almost fill in the cafe order, I just need one more perch. The rest of the keep net is probably not worth that much. Yes, 38 silver. We weren't there for that long, and chub somehow is super cheap. But still, it's good money because, you know, you don't use any bait, you just have your lure. What is this? This is super aggressive. Oh, it's our first pike on the lure. Nice pike actually. I think I want to try another spot on winding, but for that, I think this is the best lure. I mean, these lures are so expensive, but I will just get it anyways. Let's eat before we go fishing. Can't start fishing while being hungry. The next spot is at 72.85. I will use my new spiker 16 and retrieval speed 30 to 35. Try to aim towards a log, but as you can see, I don't have that good of a gear, and this is a very, very light lure, so it's going to be difficult for me to get my lure right to the log. And the first fish is on. It's a perch. Not the biggest one, but it's still a perch. Oh, right here. That looks like an asp right in front of me. That's cool. That's interesting. And a chubby boy. And now we have something fairly decent on. I have actually no clue what this is, but it is fighting like hell. And also, by the way, I switched my lure. I switched back to the spiker I was using before, and this one seems to be working way better. I'm catching fish every single cast. What is this fish? Oh, it's a chub. Oh, it's a fairly big chub. That's like more than 2 kilos for sure. Oh, almost 2 kilos. And 15% spin fishing. Nice. But yeah, this lure is amazing. If you don't catch a fish right away when it drops next to the log, then just reel it in, and usually something, yep, it takes it at that point or right before the bay. That is no chub, but that's an eyed, and that's some money. That's some decent money. And something big is on once again. I have no clue what this is, because all the chub that I've had, they go around like crazy, but this one is trying to hug the bottom, and now it's moving. What the heck is this? I mean, it's coming in, so it can't be that big, but still, that's some very unusual behavior. Oh yeah, it's a chub, so that is some extremely unusual behavior. Almost 2 kilos once again. I think this spot is very awesome, and you can actually get a trophy chub from here. So the keep net is looking decent, I would say. We have a lot of perch, but also some big chub. And that's a nice asp. This guy actually gave me a good fight. 1.3 kilos. That's the biggest asp I've caught so far. I think catching asps is pretty damn cool. We actually have a fish on already. How is that even possible? My lure literally touched the water and already had a fish on. And I think it's a perch. Yeah. It's a tiny perch, but we take those. We need to level up our spin fishing. And this spot is extremely active, which means we'll get our level up super quickly. And what do we have on here? Is this another asp? Because the asp was fighting super hard. Wait, did I lose it? Oh no. Ooh, I almost had a heart attack for a second. This fish is going strong. This is not giving up. Not even a single bit. What is that? I can see the fin. Is that a chub or is that not a chub? Wow, that's fast. Okay, that's definitely the biggest and strongest fish I've had on a spinning fishing setup. This thing is like a rocket. I don't understand if it's giving up or if... Wait, look at that chub. What the heck is that? That is a monster-sized chub. No way. We got the chub trophy in literally 2 days. No way. 4.07 kilos. 4 kilos is the trophy size. No. That is crazy. It took me only 2 days to get it. I was ready to go dry for like a week at least. Oh, that's insane. I think we'll go for another trophy this episode. Yeah, definitely for another one. This was just too easy. I decided to give it one more cast because, you know, maybe you'll get back-to-back trophies. That would be extra sick, right? But no, this is a decent chub, but no trophy chub. It's so crazy. That chub looked like a freaking cow. It was so big. Unfortunately, no cafe order, but the keep net is worth 104 silver. The chub trophy alone is already 48 silver. That's insane. I did not expect to get the chub trophy so quickly, but I mean, I'm not mad. We can go for another trophy now. The quicker we fill in the book, the better it is. Let's look at this. We have another slot filled in. Yes, we got the chub slot filled in. That's great. But I think we'll go for another trophy, and just to keep the challenge going, I will let the wheel decide once again. Give me something good, wheel. Give me something feasible. It's a Dace. Well, this could be a challenge, but I know just a spot. But first, we need to buy some new line. I need to buy the lightest, the thinnest line I actually have available for myself. We also need some bait. We need casters. Oh, there's only 300, but we'll buy 300. It goes to the bait collection anyways. So let's set up our rods. I will use the thinnest line I have, which I just recently bought. I will use a size 22 hook and casters for bait. I think this is good enough for a Dace trophy. Let's rearrange this stuff really quickly so it's more comfortable for us to fish. The depth I will use is 17, and as you can see, I did not change my spot. I'm still at 72.85 because this is a great spot for Dace as well. One thing with float fishing on rivers is that you really can't AFK this thing. First of all, your float is going away. Second of all, you need to have your eyes on the float all the time to see if any fish are biting. I mean, I actually really like doing this in real life, in this game as well. But meanwhile, we're trying to edit. It is difficult. Oh, we actually have a bite. Let's see. It's a Dace, so it's target species. 46 grams. Not the biggest Dace I've seen, but still a Dace. I think we should use 2 rods at once now. I have another rod which is longer, so I can actually cast that one a bit further away, and we'll see. Maybe the good days are close, maybe the good days are like far away, who knows? That is more like it. This is multitasking right there. Ooh, okay, there's fish on the first rod and something's biting on the second rod as well. And this is Dace, once again, 32 grams, which is extremely tiny, but still, it's target species once again. And we lost the fish on the other rod, we were just too slow. It is actually cool to look at these floats just float down the river. It's so peaceful. But yeah, the bite rate here has been pretty good. The average size of the fish, not so good yet. Maybe later in the day, but we have another fish on. That is no Dace, that's a Bleak. We could actually get an accidental Bleak trophy as well. Because Bleak absolutely love casters just like Dace. I'm just juggling the rods around all the time. Oh, we have a bite. And that's a Dace. And this seems like a bigger Dace. 117 grams. That is a good sign. And we have another fish on. But yeah, I think I will continue doing the same thing I have been doing right now. I'll throw one of the floats far away, one a bit closer away, and we'll see. Because, I mean, so far there has been no difference. And this is another nice Dace, 107 grams. The Dace we're looking for is 250 grams, which is the trophy size. I don't think we'll ever get a 390 gram Dace, which is a blue trophy, but 250 actually seems doable. I've heard a few stories of people being here at like level 5 or so and catching a Dace trophy, so it shouldn't be too hard. And that was another nice Dace. And let's see, that's a tiny Dace. And this is a decent Bleak. Bleak trophy is 110 grams only. Another Dace. And this is another Dace. Somehow they have gotten smaller and smaller over time. But I think the Dace will get bigger once the sun is slowly setting. It's midday, so it's not the best time of the day. Time to make some money. 20 silver for the Bleak cafe order, and the rest of the keep net is worth 32 silver. You get a lot of small fish, but the bigger fish are worth actually quite a lot. This Bleak is more than half the trophy size. Something's biting. Something's biting on the other rod now. No, wait, wrong one. Let's see what this is. It's a Dace. Hey, nice. What a Bleak, 75 grams. It also got our float fishing skill up a bit. I've also realized on the little screen on the bottom, as you can see, the float is rising. If you don't hook the fish right away, just wait a little bit until this float comes back up on the surface. And if somebody's pulling on it again, then you have a fish on maybe. Or if you don't see the float on that little screen and it's still going slowly underwater, I mean something's tagging on it. Bang, that's a big Dace. That's what we like to see. We need more of those guys. That Dace alone is like 6 silver as well. Nope, that's not what I was asking for. And this was definitely not what I was asking for. But it's a big fish though. That's a nice chub. 1 kilo. That's a lovely fish on this super light gear. Okay, time to switch the rods because this is getting out of the barrier. Actually, we have a bite. Ooh, what is that? It's a Dace. That's a decent Dace. 94 grams. Another silver looking fish, which is a Dace. 140 grams. That's the biggest Dace I've caught so far at this spot. This actually reminds me of the first episode of Trophy Log, where I tried to get some money for the feeder kits. I was fishing on the same spot actually. That is actually when I caught my biggest Dace so far. Yeah, 149 grams. This could be a special fish if it's the right kind of fish. It's a Bleak, and this is a special Bleak. Level 20, lads. We have access to Volkov now, which means I can buy myself a new reel, which is a very good reel. And also Volkov has so many new different fish species, and it's all over a fun spot where to fish at. Dang it, I'm missing 1 Bleak from the cafe order. I'll go get it quickly. And I got it extremely quickly on the first cast actually. So easy 27 silver right there. And the rest of the keep net is worth 34 silver, so in total we made 61 silver right there. And those few days are worth a lot. 12 grams off the trophy size. I actually wonder which trophy I will get first. Will I get a Dace or a Bleak? I think that could be my biggest Bleak so far as well. Let's check. Oh wow, I've actually had a bigger Bleak. I did not even know. Ah, lost this one. But I will not lose this fish. Come on, bite it nicely now. Yep, got it hooked. And it is another Bleak. Bleak are worth so much experience. That's actually pretty nuts. I got my EXP up here so fast. Another Bleak. And a Dace. And a Bleak. I am so sorry, but I yoinked this fish out of the water so quickly I even did not have time to press the record button. 169 gram Dace. That's my biggest Dace I've had so far. I don't know why, but I just went into panic mode. I was like, get this fish in right now. This seems like a fairly decent fish. Somehow in my mind, I was almost like, that could be a trophy. Because I've actually never had a trophy Dace, so I don't know if it has a different texture or not. Okay, something is nibbling on this hook. Oh, got it. Definitely got it. What is that fish? That does not look familiar. No, don't tell me. It is a trophy Dace. By 2 grams. It's another trophy. Second one this episode already. This one took me again like 2 days to get. No way. I've been spooned so heavily right now. 2 trophies in like 4 days. I'm sorry everyone who has gone dry on these trophies. And it looks like it was also a weekly record. That's pretty cool. We have another weekly record on our name. Time to go and sell these fish. So the keep net is worth 53 silver, which majority of is actually just a trophy, which is 27 silver. It's actually pretty crazy for such a little fish, 27 silver. That's some expensive fish right there. And we have another fish in the collection log. That is such a good sight to see. Please don't be a donut stuff. I don't even know why I put it in there. Just for fun, I guess. It's a Bleak. I actually have a good spot for Bleak. I know this spot from Rapid Will. Thanks, mate. The spot I will be using is at 90, 112, depth 17, hook size 22, and for the bait I will use a fly. I actually have something on already. And this is the first fish. It's Bleak as well. 33 grams. Not the biggest one, but still a Bleak. I will switch over to bloodworms later on. I just want to try with flies first, and I missed a bite. This is going to be a common theme once again. First marker Bleak, not too bad. In this game, float fishing is a pain for me. I keep missing fish all the time. I'm not sure what it is. Is it the fish trolling me or me just being bad at the game mechanics? I should probably level up float fishing just because I'm bad at it. In real life, I absolutely love float fishing. I think regular pole and the float is one of the most fun and iconic ways to just go and catch some fish. Here, having 3 rods out, absolutely sucky situation for me. But I will not give up because we are getting that trophy. We are getting the Bleak trophy. Come on, take it now. Don't be scared. Yeah, got it. That's a decent fish. 55 gram Bleak. This is a marker fish. I think everything over 50 grams is pretty decent money as well. And we missed another fish. Hello. I will not miss this fish though. Yep, got it. It's a tiny one. 29 grams. Trust me, the one I lost before, that was Blue trophy. Yeah, let's say it was Blue trophy. Most likely it was. I know it for sure, yeah. But getting these tiny ones in, not a problem for me. This is why I'm here. Getting all the tiny Bleak out of this pond, so there will be only trophy sizes left for you guys. How did I miss that? And this is 89 grams. This is not too far from the trophy. I'm telling you, I'm catching all the small fish and then I only have trophy size fish left. It's just easy to pick them out then. And this is 20 grams. Just forget what I just said like 5 seconds ago. If I don't catch a trophy in a few days, I might buy a new pole because the 2 you see right now on the ground, they're very short and it's actually quite hard to catch anything with them. But this one, yeah. Meanwhile, I miss on this one, but this one is way better. You can cast a lot further away. And I also love this feather float. It looks amazing. And fish on rod number 2, and we got it. 43 grams. Lovely. What is this? Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah, it's a frog. I did not think I would catch a frog from here, but I guess I'm using flies. And 58 gram Bleak, 27 gram Bleak, and a 48 gram Bleak. Pretty crazy. We have more than 35% in float fishing already because we did a lot of float fishing at the beginning. And I accidentally hooked this fish. I like that. 33 grams and a 72 gram Bleak in the middle of the night. Good thing is Bleak will bite throughout the whole day. And we have another froggy frog. Look at this guy. It's a tiny fella, but still a frog. 92 grams. Oh. This thing tried to break my rod. It's a freaking frog. It has no power. Why would you do that, frog? And it was only 36 grams. 107 gram Bleak. The trophy size is 110 grams. So this is a very close call. Just 3 grams off the trophy. But this is giving me a lot of hope because if we catch fish close to the trophy size, there has to be a trophy in here. Well, this is a big in. 21 grams. I feel like it's time to go and sell the fish. Also, we need to check the cafe orders. We have a very nice Bleak cafe order for 28 silver. Accidental frog bycatch also gets us 1 extra silver. And the keep net is worth 63 silver. So in total, we made 92 silver. Let's get back to the grind. Oh, it's another frog. 88 grams. Somehow, I've been catching a lot of frog lately and not a lot of Bleak. And this is a Bleak. I guess complaining helps. Now we just need to complain about the size. I think we have another fish on. Yeah, we have another bleak on. But the bite rate has gone crazy right now. I don't know what happened, but I have been just getting bite after bite right away. And we have another fish on the second rod. Yes, I actually managed to hook it as well. And a decent bleak, 48 grams. As you can see from the inventory, I caught a lot of fish in a very small time frame. These frogs are like jump scares, I swear. The wind has started to pick up and it is fairly hard to float fish right now. What is that? Wow, that's a roach. I looked at the indicator and I thought, hey, trophy bleak for sure. And this is not far away from trophy bleak, 97 grams. And it also started raining now. Quick inventory check. The inventory is looking very healthy. Nice fish. That is a behemoth of a roach. It's so cool. You can see them through the water if you float fish on like depth 17. And a 71 gram bleak. I think it's time to switch from fly to bloodworm because maybe the bloodworm will actually get me the trophy. Fly has been producing pretty big fish, but not quite the trophy size. And the last fish before we switch, 99 gram bleak. Let's go on bloodworm now. And I think we have the first fish on the bloodworm. Let's see. Is it a bleak? That is a bleak. No, don't tell me. It's a trophy bleak. I just switched to bloodworm and the first fish we get is a trophy bleak. Rapid bill. I should have used bloodworm earlier. I'm so sorry. Next time when you guys give me some hints and information, I will use it right away. This is insane. What are the odds I switch my bait and the first fish I catch is a trophy? This is insanity. Let's go sell all of the fish and check our log. We got a lucky bleak order for 18 silver and the rest of the keep net is worth 74 silver. So in total, we made 92 silver. Not so bad. And the log, it is looking absolutely amazing. Just 2 more fish missing from the first row. And one of them is probably the hardest trophy to get in the whole game. Let's spin the wheel. There's only one body of water I don't want. It's the winding rivulet because there's only a few trophies left to go. And of course, this is what we get. Let's go. Let's see what we can catch on winding rivulet. Since I only have 5 trophies left on winding, I need to make a proper game plan. We can try to get perch, donets ruffe, zebra mussel, white bream or crayfish trophy. The plan is to try to get a crayfish trophy during the nighttime and maybe have a shot at the donets ruffe at the same time as well. But during the daytime, I will try to get a zebra mussel trophy. If I can't get any of these trophies, I will switch my daytime tactics and start trying for perch or white bream trophy. First spot I'm fishing at is at 111 and 126. I use clip size 8, hook size 22, and for the bait I will be using redworms. And here we go, our first crayfish, and this is a big one, 166 grams. This is not too shabby. It's not that far off from the trophy, which is a very good sign. By the way, also, I'm aiming towards, or actually between these 2 logs in the water. I actually have something nibbling already again. Let's see what this is. But yeah, it's another crayfish. We are doing wonderful. The crayfish spot is active. And another crayfish. This is not a marker, but it's fine. We can check the inventory in a second. You'll see. Yeah, we have 3 crayfish already, which is absolutely amazing. One is a huge crayfish and the 2 are like baby ones, but it's fine. And we have another crayfish, 58 grams. Lovely. My daytime spot is at 118, 124. I use clip size 9, very specifically use clip size 9, nothing else. Hook size 22, and for the bait I have algae. And with this we are trying to get some zebra mussel. This is something I saw on the high scores, and also some people told me that algae should work perfectly for zebra mussel. So thank you guys who sent me some of this algae because I can't even harvest it yet. And this is perfect. The first thing is a zebra mussel and it's a marker, so it's good cash. I like this. And another one. Also, let's check the inventory very quickly. So yeah, 2 zebra mussels in a row and we have 4 crayfish. This is amazing. Inventory is looking crisp. And this is something tiny. It's a white bream. Oh, maybe we actually have a chance at a white bream trophy from the same spot because they also like algae, so maybe we're gonna be lucky. And this is another zebra mussel, but this is way bigger than the previous ones, I think. Oh yeah, 90 grams. This is a behemoth already. Awesome. This is going so well. Our first winding cafe order today is for a river mussel, which is for 357. Then we have a zebra mussel order for 15 silver, and the rest of the keep net is worth 57 silver. So in total, we made 75 silver. Not too bad at all. Meanwhile, I really into this crayfish. I just wanted to let you guys know I uploaded another real life fishing video. It was so much fun to make. Please go check it out and make sure to watch till the end, you know, for the YouTube algorithm. I need the watch time, please. Well, this is another big crayfish, 107 grams. This is amazing. amazing. These crayfish are worth a lot of money, so every crayfish that I get over 100 grams is absolutely worth it. And it's being followed by a 300 gram perch. And now we have a river mussel. Wow, it was so close to the shore. Well, these river mussel are aggressive. And we have another river mussel, 111 grams. This is a behemoth, more than half of the trophy size. I think last episode I talked about spending some money on skills. I don't think I will spend any money on skills this episode, but in the next one, I think I will spend every single penny I have to get my skills up as high as possible. Maybe also get a Bolognese rod, you know, because float fishing is fun. And we got a kibble carp from this spot, and this is the first one. I've never ever caught a kibble carp from this spot, and I've fished at this spot maybe 30 nights or so. This is pretty cool. What is this? Is it a mussel? No, it's a nace. Oh, lovely. And we have a zebra mussel, first of the day. Awesome. Well, this is a close one. Zebra mussel trophy is 150 grams and this is 124. We weren't too far off actually. By the way, if you don't have access to this algae as a bait, just use red worms. They work perfectly as well. Oh, and a nice white bream, 333. That is a nice weight. Whatever this is definitely not a crayfish, or if it is, then this is a world record times 10, I guess. I think it could be another perch because I've had a few perch from this spot. Oh, actually it's not. It's a chub, I think. This is a decent chub to get on size 22 hook with just a red worm. Yeah, 2.2 kilos. That's a big chub. And another crayfish, and somehow I have the menu on the background. I was just too fast, I guess. And another crayfish. 178 grams. Oh, 200 grams is the trophy size. We were so close yet again. And here we have our first Donette ruffe. This is a rare fish from Winding Rivulet, so it's very cool to get these. Hopefully we'll get some more because they give a lot of silver. And another crayfish. 57 grams though, but hey, we're still catching them. All my brain can see right now is easy silver. It is time to move. Let's go sell our fish and go to our daytime spot. I filled in the rough cafe order for 13 silver and the rest of the keep net is worth 116 silver. So in total we made 129 silver. But look at all of these crayfish and zebra mussel. These spots are actually super active and good. And this is a tiny crayfish. I wish RF4 would add a blue crayfish, which would be like extremely rare. In nature there is a chance that the crayfish is blue colored due to a gene mutation. So you know, in the game we have super rare fish like Donette ruffe, so I see why not. Obviously no need to get a trophy please. This seems like another tiny crayfish. Where are all the big ones? Let's see what's on the first rod. It's like almost nothing. Wait, it's a Donette ruffe, 34 grams. Still cool to see. This is something a bit bigger. Oh yeah, looks like a white eye bream, I think. 275 grams. That is not a bad white eye bream, if I may say so. That's actually a good one. And something is on the third rod as well, I think. Yeah, we got it. We got it on easily. And that looks like an eyed. Yep, tiny eyed. And another crayfish. Still a tiny one. This is definitely not a zebra mussel. What is that? I don't really know. Is that a nace maybe? I think it is. It's like a big nace, so it's colored differently. 550 grams. That is a massive nace from Winding Rivulet. And that is worth a lot of money as well. I mean, keep them coming. Just give me more and more of those nace. I don't mind. That actually could be my personal best nace as well. Let's go and check. Oh yeah, it is my personal best. Okay, it seems like the runners are back. We have another zebra mussel, 36 grams. Here I am, sitting and fishing for zebra mussel with a bunch of algae. And I have a fish on that is just pulling me on these beginner rods. So I really wonder what could it be. But I have a slight idea what it could be because I've caught many of them, but you know, in a smaller form. I think it's a bream and possibly like 2 kilo plus bream because on these rods, if they were even 2 kilos, they were spooling me so easily. And I have some bad leaders on right now. And my predictions were right, but let's see about the weight. Seems like a big one, but I'm not sure. Oh, 2.44 actually. It's even bigger than I expected. I thought it was going to be a bit smaller. Another tiny bream. You know what's bad about the tiny bream? You can't even cut them off for bait. But at least we got a skill point. I filled in this zebra mussel cafe order for 16 silver and the rest of the keep net is worth 43 silver. So in total we made 59 silver. Not as good as the days before, but still actually great. I have a crazy fish on right now. You guys want to see it? I promise it's not the subscribe button, but you still, you know, subscribe. But it's a Donette ruffe, 215 grams and the trophy size is 250 grams. We were so close again to another trophy on Winding. I mean, it's not like it's off by a few grams, but it's still not too far away from the trophy. And this is another crayfish. Super early, only 9 PM and we already have a crayfish on. 68 grams, come on. Something I did not notice before. This Donette ruffe was actually a weekly record at this point, and it's like in the middle of the week. This is something big once again. Oh, it's a roach, but this is a big roach. 700 grams. Pretty amazing. This spot is actually giving a lot, which is very cool, and I'm very happy about that weekly record. I think somebody will push me away, but still, it was very cool to be at least on the list for a second. And another nice roach. Is this crayfish over 100 or under 100? I think it's over. yeah, I think it's over 100 grams. 2 grams under 100. But what do you guys think about this one? Over or under 100? I think this one is under 100. Yeah, under by 6 grams. Well, this is a surprise. I did not think it was going to be a trophy, but here you go, guys. A trophy river mussel. So if you need a trophy river mussel, come to this spot and you can get it. By the way, trophy river mussel size is 190 grams and we had one for 191 grams. So this is awesome. Also, another weekly record as it looks like. Let's see, where's my name? And here I am on the last spot, but still another weekly record. 2 already this week. That is cool. It is time to sell some fish. No cafe order, unfortunately, but the keep net itself is worth 93 silver. Well, half of it is the Donette ruffe, which is crazy. Let us fast forward this part. We got an 89 gram freshwater crayfish, followed by a 96 gram freshwater crayfish, then 105 gram crayfish, then a behemoth of a crayfish that was 116 grams, plus a 76 gram Donette ruffe and a 103 gram freshwater crayfish. Amazing night. First bite of the morning, and this is a big river mussel. Is this another trophy, I wonder? Okay, it's not, but it's not too far off. Only 8 grams. And another fish, this time a white bream, 210 grams. Donette ruffe, 102 grams. This is another big one, which is money, money, money. And it's super early as well, only at 8 p.m, which is a bit odd. Crayfish also at 8 p.m, this is odd. But I've noticed that you can get Donette ruffe and crayfish starting at 8 p.m. 113 gram Donette ruffe, second one of the night. And the third one for 46 grams. This is crazy. We have 3 Donette ruffe within like 4 hours of game time. And another one, which is 67 grams. Wow, we are getting super lucky. But what is this fish? This is something a bit bigger. I think it's going to be another bream or a skimmer. Let's see. I don't think it's a chubby boy. It is a chubby boy. Here we go. Wow. No cafe order, unfortunately, but the keep net itself is worth 163 silver because, you know, we got 5 Donette ruffe and some other rare or just big fish, which is absolutely fine with me. We made a lot of money this time. This is a nice one, and this is another nice one. Well, seems like this is one way to switch up the content a little bit for you guys, and this seems like a trophy roach. I think at least it looks chubby. Yep, 1.231 kilograms. We got a trophy roach from Winding Rivulet, and we don't even need it. It's not in the list, but hey, you never say no to trophies. I think so far on this account I've caught a trophy ruffe, trophy roach, and a trophy bream from Winding Rivulet, but you don't need any of them for the trophy log. And this is a nice mussel once again. Yo, this is another big Donette ruffe, but definitely not the trophy size. 191 grams. We are getting there. We are slowly getting there. And this is a big crayfish. I'm not sure how big though. I think over 100 for sure. Oh yeah, 169 grams. Wow. I filled in the river mussel cafe order for 3 silver, then the Donette ruffe order for 73 silver, and the rest of the keep net is worth 81 silver. So in total, we made 157 silver. We are absolutely making bank here on Winding. What a white bream, 538 grams. This is a pig. Well, the rest of the daytime was pretty uneventful, but I have almost a full keep net, which is the first time I've actually had almost a full keep net. And oh wow, crayfish, awesome. But yeah, I think I will get a full keep net and then go sell all the fish. But yeah, only have a few spots left. Let's go. Another 150 gram blast Donette ruffe. We take these. So, time to sell some fish again. We have a roach order for 8 silver, ruffe order for 11 silver, zebra order for 18 silver, and the rest of the keep net is worth 140 silver. So in total, we made another 159 silver. This is so good. And we have our first Donette ruffe after the update. Let's see how big is this guy. 95 grams, not too bad. We have this new mark next to the fish if it's rare. I'm quite sad that they added a mark only for rare fish, but I think they should add a mark that shows if the fish is your new personal best. It will be way cooler. Okay, this seems like a mussel. Let's see, which one is it? It's a zebra mussel, which is awesome. And 89 grams, good. We just got a 149 gram dace while bottom fishing. This is interesting. But yeah, it seems like the spot is not as good anymore for zebra and common mussels, so I think I want to switch species soon, but not yet. Yeah, as you can see, haven't caught as many of them as you usually do, but the average size is great. We say hi to you as well, mate. And another one. This should be the last fish, and then I have a full keep net, I think. Yeah, now I have 100 fish in my keep net. This is crazy. Actually, no, my keep net is full already. Wait, what? I just got a gift. 6 years for RF4. Well, this is cool. Did I need to get like a full inventory or something for it? Oh, and a trophy. We can actually put that into our house. This is great. Okay, I take that. That is amazing. 135 million silver for the keep net. Who said this game is hard? Well, I've caught the gudgeon, 91 grams, which is good, but overall I'm not really sure about this spot. As I said earlier as well, it's not as good anymore for the species I was going for. It's still good, don't get me wrong. And also now, from this spot, you get more donets rough as well. Well, previously you didn't, so it's still a good spot. I guess you can catch anything with size 22 hooks. A burbot, and this one is almost a kilo, not even that tiny. Another donets rough. Who said these fish are rare? I keep getting more of these than the common roach from this river. Another 77 silver added to the bank. Another rare fish. Yeah. A rare fish. Okay, actually, I'm not complaining. I want to get more of these. They're worth so much money and they're actually pretty rare. Or actually, are they? This is back to back, I'm telling you. What do you have to say for yourself, Donet's Rough, huh? Like and subscribe? Yeah, that seems like a good thing to say. And this is the 4th Donet's Rough in my inventory right now. And I caught this one at 5 p.m. This is super odd. I don't know what's going on with the game right now. I managed to fill in the Rough Cafe order for 11 silver, then the White Bream order for 12 silver, and I sold the rest of the keep net for 153 silver. So in total, we made 176 silver. We are so close to having 5,000 silver on the account. This is actually insane. Okay, it's time to get a jig head and a lure because, you know, during the daytime, I haven't had much luck with the trophies I'm going for. I have been making good money, but this is not the point of the series. I really need to get the trophy. So I got a tiny jig head and I'm also going to get this jig so we can go jigging. Yeah, jig, jig, jig. It's a weird word to say. Well, we have our first fish on the hook. This is a tiny perch, 55 grams, but this is an achievement completed, which is good. The spot I'm at right now is at 72.85. I'm using retrieval speed 26 up to 35. I will do some testing and see which one works the best. You saw the lure I'm using, and I'm also putting in a jig step. We actually have another fish on right away, which is quite cool. And this is a bigger perch, so we are doing good right now. 363 grams, and this is something more decent. It's not the biggest fish, but it's still decent. Yeah, it's like half a kilo perch, I think. Yeah, almost half a kilo, not too far off. And we have caught our first chub on the jig. Jigging is actually quite fun. I've never jigged in RF4 before because, you know, this is like my second account, and on the second one I was very low level as well. I mean, sorry, not on the second, but on the first one. So this is a new experience for me as well, which is cool. I like this. Yeah, we have a fish on right away. Awesome. Hopefully it's gonna be another perch. And this is not a perch. This is a river mussel, 105 grams. Well, this is odd to say the least. But at least we have another task completed. They are getting bigger slowly. This is awesome. 500 plus grams now. Could somebody explain to me how is this possible, please? On winding rivulet from this spot. Okay, maybe that is like a muddy edge on the other side because I'm casting right to the shore. So maybe, but this is still odd. Oh, so close to 1 kilo. We almost broke the 1 kilo barrier, but we're not too far off. I think we can get still some bigger perch. And I was not wrong. If this is a perch, this is definitely over a kilo. Look at all of these zoomies. And it is a perch. We can see it right away. I think this is like 1.1, 1.2 kilos. Yeah, right between the 1.1, 1.2 estimate. Awesome fish. Now we just need something that's like, I don't know, like 1.6 kilos, you know, for the trophy. Just get it ticked off quickly, easily. Well, it's not gonna be much, but still 32 silver, not too bad for just some perch. I switched to fish pieces and now I'm getting some burbot, so I think I messed up with the fish pieces, but I'll keep trying because on Belaya I had some luck. Another nice perch. First one of the day is over a kilo. Well, seems like the fish pieces are actually working for crayfish as well, because this is a crayfish and this is a very nice crayfish. 135 grams and another crayfish, but this is super small. Like the fish piece was bigger than the crayfish, literally. Let us sell our keep net for a quick profit of 40 silver. I decided to do a few jigs at the nighttime spot and I have a behemoth on right now. If this is a perch, is this a perch? I don't think this is a perch. Oh yeah, it's not. Otherwise I thought it would be a trophy perch for sure. But it's 1.3 kilos almost and it's a zander. My first zander on the account. I've actually only caught like micro zanders in real life as well, but this summer I tried to go and get some bigger zanders. Another crayfish, 87 grams, so it's not the tiniest. Okay, this is another very, very nice perch. I still don't know when I'm gonna get the trophy because these fish, they don't want to go over 1.2 kilos somehow, but we might get the odd one out at one point. Or, you know, get perch that are like 64 grams. Easy. $38 billion. Another crayfish, 95 grams. I think I've got like 10 crayfish now that are all like 95 grams. And this is a behemoth of a burbot because this is almost 4 kilos. I did not think I was gonna get something that big from winding. Oh yeah, something big. Spin fishing has me on the edge. You never know what this is. You know, you throw in a lure, it could be a pike, it could be a perch, it could be a chub, it could be a sander, as you saw earlier. I think this is a chub, or maybe an asp, I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be an asp as well, because you can get asp from this spot. I think this is an asp. No, I don't know. No, this is chub. Yeah, this is definitely a chub. It's a big one. Let's see, how much does this guy weigh? 2.2 kilos, so definitely it's a chubby one. I filled in the Crayfish cafe order for 22 silver and the rest of the keep net is worth 64 silver, so in total we made 86 silver, which is not bad at all. This is way better than the 2 days we've had before. Okay, this is a big perch. This actually could be a trophy as well. I'm not really sure. I don't remember the textures properly from the mosquito, but oh yeah, it's not a trophy, but it's so close. 1.4 kilos. Okay, I've decided to switch my spot, and also the trophy I'm going for during the daytime, I decided to go for a white bream trophy. The spot I'm fishing at right now is at 107, 123. I used float depth 150 centimeters to reach the bottom, hook size 10, and for the bait some red worms. And we have our first fish on. Let's see. Yeah, it's a white bream as well, so we are doing great. Another fish on. I don't miss them today on the float. This is interesting. But this is a nace, 98 grams as well, which is a decent nace. It's actually cool. I haven't missed a single fish yet on the float, but you know, when I did the challenge video, I missed so many. Okay, never mind. I think I jinxed myself. Another white bream, but this is a tiny one. Well, this is more like it. You can see the indicator down below. It's putting on some pressure, and this is 402 grams. I think 800 grams is the trophy size, if I remember correctly, so this is awesome. Oh, this is 541 grams. Well, that's already a behemoth size for me. Ooh, we have something pretty big on. There was a big spike in the indicator, but this is another big white bream, 517 grams. I think white bream also are pretty expensive if you sell them, so it's good money. Another fish on. Let's see what this is. Okay, it's a white bream, which is awesome because I've caught a few roach in between and the bleak from the bottom somehow. Whoa, inventory is looking crisp so far. Not the fish I'm after, but still a good one. Okay, I don't think I will get the crayfish trophy. They just don't go to the trophy size. They're always like nearby 100. And what is this? Okay, that looks something tinier. It's a Dace, 81 grams. Not too bad. Good cash. Well, this is a good sign. The white bream are getting bigger and bigger. I had a few that were 500 grams before, but now more than 600 grams. This is amazing. This means this could be potentially a trophy fish spot. Look at all of these marker fish as well. Okay, this is a big white bream. Oh yeah. Is this a trophy? I don't think it is. I've never caught a white bream trophy, so I don't know how they look alike. 697 grams. 103 grams off the trophy size. But that is a behemoth once again. I filled in the Crayfish cafe order for 16 silver and the rest of the keep net is worth 179 silver, so in total we made 195 silver, which is absolutely ridiculous. What is this bug? I don't have the rod in my hand, but somehow I have the float and a hook and it's going absolutely crazy. This is odd. Oh, fish on. Okay, this is a big one. Oh, this one has a different texture. Oh no, don't tell me it's a trophy. Or actually tell me it's a trophy, please. I've been at the trophy grind for so long. Yes! Oh, it's 953 grams. I only needed one for 800 grams, but this is a big old white bream. Wow, that is a huge one. Well, lads, we have another episode completed, another trophy, and also unwinding rivulet, which is amazing because this is a log we could complete at some time. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I've always wanted to have a white bream trophy, and I finally have one. Oh, it's also a weekly record. Third weekly record in this episode. Wow. I have the honor to be on the third spot once again. This is cool. I enjoy this. Thanks to this white bream, we have 16 unique trophies on the account, and as you can see, the winding log is looking amazing. We are still missing 4 trophies: perch, zebra mussel, donets, ruffe, and freshwater crayfish, but I think we can get a few of them off in a few future episodes. I have a real life channel where I go fishing. Make sure to check it out and watch the newest video from the beginning to the end, please. I have a lot more videos coming soon, so stay tuned on that channel as well. Hey, enjoy the video. One thing is sure, I don't want winding. Anyways, the wheel wants me to complete the winding log, so let's go and get some trophies on winding. No way. I can't be making this up. This is the first clip I'm recording right now. Oh my god. 262 gram Donette's ruffe. You have to be kidding me. This is insane. Some people go after this fish for years, and I just got it, I don't know, within like few hundred hours of gameplay, and I don't know, maybe 1/4 of that time has been spent on winding, but this is insane. This is crazy. Let's check the other rod as well very quickly. Don't tell me this is a trophy. Okay, yeah, 194. For a second I thought that was going to be a trophy as well. Scary. But anyways, on Winding Rivulet we have the Donette's Rough done now, so we have 3 more trophies to go on winding. We have perch, zebra mussel, and freshwater crayfish. Hopefully the wheel will give us some luck and give us winding, because I think we can knock these 3 off fairly quickly. Just look at this Donette's Rough. It is crazy. 11,000 EXP, and it's gonna be worth a lot of money. So I think we should have another weekly record as well. I saw it in the chat box, so let's see which spot are we on right now. For the Donette's Rough, on the second spot with a 262 gram Donette's Rough. That is awesome. I really wish there was a trophy Donette's Rough cafe order right now, but unfortunately there isn't one, so let's sell it to just a regular fish stall. And this Donette's Rough is worth 118 silver. You can't be making this up. This is crazy. Let's sell all of our fish, and yeah, this is the most expensive fish I've ever sold. Another record. Even though we just made bank, I'm still too broke to eat my own food. Well, I came here to record the fun spot part of this episode, and if you look at this is a very big crayfish. I do believe this is a trophy, and this is one of the last trophies we need on Winding Rivulet. How freaking lucky is this? 220 gram freshwater crayfish from Winding Rivulet while not even going for the trophy. I got extremely lucky. Now since we caught this crayfish, I only have 1 more trophy to go on Winding Rivulet, which is the zebra mussel. This means after we get the zebra mussel, we have completed every single trophy on Winding Rivulet, but getting the zebra mussel is extremely hard. So I don't know. Hopefully I will not roll Winding Rivulet anytime soon, because if we do, we might be stuck on Winding Rivulet for like 6 months, because getting the zebra mussel trophy is extremely random, and you just have to play and put in hour after hour just fishing on Winding Rivulet. But anyways, this is good news. Now we have 1 less trophy to go for. This log is looking great. Absolutely stunning. Let's sell our keep net worth of fish. The keep net has a lot of freshwater crayfish and Donette's Rough. I don't know how I got so lucky. We got almost no fish that are like 3 cents and so on. So the keep net is worth 155 silver, including this trophy and this huge Donette's Rough, which is almost 200 grams. I should have filled up the cafe order. Why did I not check? I lost on stonks now. Since it is Christmas event time, I will try to get my ground bait making up to 100% while catching some easy trophies on Mosquito Lake. We actually might get lucky and get a blue tack crucian or a gibbled carp from here. Currently our harvesting baits percentage is 72.5, which is not the best but not the worst. This means we still have a lot of ecto to craft, so we would reach 100% harvesting bait skill. I'm getting harvesting baits to 100% right now, so our scooping and digging will grant us different baits. If I would scoop and dig right now, I would get regular baits and no gold baits. So the first milestone is to unlock night crawlers, because those are the more expensive bait for digging, and harvesting leeches when I'm doing some scooping. And by the way, leeches are already a gold bait, so that's a very good milestone to achieve. And we have actually reached our first milestone, which is 75% in harvesting baits. This took me such a long time, and we only need to get like 2%, which is kind of scary, because we need to get to 100%, and that will be very expensive by the looks of it and take a lot of time. But hey, we have unlocked actually digging up some night crawlers, and that is a very good thing to have, because night crawlers are expensive. What a funny button. I think you should click on it to see what it does. So the spot where I'm fishing at while going for the blue tack crucian or a gibble carp is at 53.87. I will use clip size 8, hook size 1, and for the bait I will use creme brulee 14 and caramel 14 boilies with white chocolate dip. And by the looks of it, we have our first trophy. Here we go. Super nice. 1.87 kilo crucian carp. That is a very nice trophy to get. So these are my BB crucian and gibble carp so far. Let's see if we can actually beat these, because the gibble carp that I have is actually huge. And here we go. Looks like another trophy, and that is a gibble carp trophy. Yeah, 2 kilos. Very nice. You know, the good thing about this spot is that the bite rate is not super fast. And actually this is my new BB crucian, by the way. The bite rate is not super fast, so I can focus on harvesting bait. Here you go, mate. Should be any moment now. I've gone dry like 20 tries right now. Oh yeah, we got it already. Super nice. But here we go. 80% harvesting baits. This means we can actually now scoop up some leeches, which are gold baits, and we definitely take that. Also these dung beetles, which I'm not really a fan of, at least not for now. So I've crafted ecto 1000 times, and I've gotten to 80% right now. Let's see how many actions it takes me to get to 100%, and I'll probably throw up a conversion as well. How much is it in money, so you guys have some sort of an estimate if you want to go for it yourself. Quick snack time. Oh, and actually a new snack. We caught our first ever leech. That is awesome. awesome. Back to the grind. Oh, this is actually so much fun. Too bad I only do it when actually harvesting baits. I don't stay here and grind out the whole day. If I could, I would. It's fun. This is actually very good money as well. I was just starting to think about it. We need money because we're spending so much on harvesting bait. This actually never gets old. Quick 185 silver while getting harvesting bait skill up. This is awesome. Yes, you can, mate. I really thought that the next bait would be unlocked at 85, but actually is at 90, so we have to get to 90%. That's gonna take some time. Training 2 skills at once, pretty much. Oh, nice. We finally got it. I've been recording for like 5 minutes without getting any percentage, but here we go, 90% in harvesting baits, so that means only 10% more to go. We did unlock some new baits as well. Well, we can harvest some new larvae right now, and if we want to unlock another bait, we need to get to 95%, and after that to 100 to unlock everything else. So far we have crafted Ecto 2657 times. I'm doing all of this while having happy hour activated. I can't even imagine how long it must take without any happy hour. It must take like double the time at least. That is actually a huge gibble. At first I thought maybe a blue tag, but this is definitely not. Yeah, it's 2.39 kilos and almost my new BB. And 95% in harvesting bait. So nice. Only 5% to go till I actually max out this skill. So at 95% we have crafted Ecto 3538 times. We have actually now unlocked mole crickets, which is very awesome. This bait will be very handy at late game. But now let's get it to 100%, so it is time to buy some more ingredients. This is always so much fun. Thank you guys for reaching out. No way. We actually caught the blue tag while getting harvesting bait to 100%. I did not think this was going to happen. It was just a side quest. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we actually caught the blue tag. That is crazy. We have a blue tag on mosquito now. I have to take a screenshot of this one. Look at that text. Yep. Rare trophy. That is so good to see. By the way, I did not let this fish go. It's in my inventory, and we are going to use this fish as a trophy in our house. My second level blue tag. That's insane. Actually, 2 blue tags already at level 27, and we have 1 on mosquito. That is even crazier. Today was a good day. So if you want to actually mount your fish in your house, you have to go to the taxidermy shop and buy yourself some sort of a backboard, and then use your fish on the backboard. As you can see, you can also use these Dream fish vouchers, which means you don't have to pay the silver fee to mount the fish, but actually use the voucher. But since I don't have one, I'm just gonna pay some silver. It is not very expensive anyway, so it's totally fine. It's just 350 silver. Still can't decide which one to choose though. So I think I'll take this one. This looks the best. It makes the fish look even bigger, but all the others look pretty cool as well. The log one, it makes the fish look too small, so I can't use that one. You know, you have to have something to brag with. Let's go to our humble home and put this thing on the wall. Alright, let's put this one right next to the chimney, and here we go. We have our first blue tag on the wall. Well, the first blue tag we actually took and did not release. Pretty cool. 99.9%. This means we only need 0.1% to max out the skill. Hopefully it won't take us too long. I'll see you guys once we are at 100%. Here we go. 100% harvesting baits. This is such a good sight to see, and look at all of those unlocks. We will never ever have to do this skill again, unless we just want to craft some baits for fun for the collection, but that is it. I'm done with this skill for now. So it took me 4,577 actions to get to 100%. One action is around 1.5 silver. This means we spent around 6,865 silver on just crafting Ecto. With 100% harvesting bait, we unlocked a lot of new baits. We unlocked freshwater gummerus, rhinoceros beetle larva, crayfish meat, crab meat, 2 different types of mussel meat harvesting. I am so happy. I'm done with this grind, and since we have a lot of skill points right now, as I look at it, I will max out all of these harvesting abilities. This means every time we do any scooping or digging, we will get the max amount of bait. It's finally the time to spin the wheel. Let's see, where will it land? That is very bad news. As you probably just saw, the wheel landed on Winding Rivulet, and I have a feeling we will be here for a very long time because we have only one more trophy to go for, which is the zebra mussel. So I'm just gonna check if we have enough tea and coffee so we can do a lot of digging in the meanwhile. I feel like a genie just granting wishes. We have only like 500 red worms left, so I'm gonna buy like 600 extra. That means we have more than 1,000 again, which is very nice for the collection. So my plan right now is to go and catch the zebra mussel on red worms. There is an active Donette's rough spot right now, which has granted some very big zebra mussel and also some trophies. I have like 1,100 red worms right now, and let's see, do we get the zebra mussel trophy first or will we run out of bait? The first spot of this episode I'm fishing at is at 9921. I use clip size 10, hook size 22, and for the bait some red worms. You can use different clip sizes over here. I've seen people catch some nice Donette's rough on clip 8 up to clip 12. So you choose your own. I'm going to try with clip 10. And we actually have our first fish on. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a rough. It's not the Donette's rough, it's a regular one. But 68 grams for a rough is not too bad. And we also got some bottom fishing percentage, which is absolutely amazing. One of my mini goals in this episode is to actually harvest every single bait that we unlocked before. So we will do a lot of digging and scooping. So let's try to get all the bait first while digging. Not lucky this time, but hey, we got some red worms and regular worms. Here we go, our first Donette's rough of this episode. This fish is weighing in at 50 grams, which is absolutely massive. Actually, no, 50 grams is not the biggest Donette's rough, but it's still a marker fish, which means it will give us a lot of cash. I have a feeling that in this episode we will also get some rough trophies, because this spot has actually given me quite a bit of rough right now, which I'm not mad at all, because rough is worth a lot of money. And actually, the last time I checked on Winding Rivulet, when I got the rough trophy here randomly, it was worth a lot of money, so that's amazing. Just regular worms again. Disappointment. I need new baits, okay? We also have another fish on already, so let's see what is on the other end. Is that a Donette's rough? It looks actually huge. Oh no, it's not that huge, but 96 grams is not too bad. And we also got some bottom fishing percentage, which is absolutely amazing. We need to get to 90% to unlock the method feeder, and then 100% for the PVA, which is the best thing in the game when you go bottom fishing. Let's see, actually, maybe we will get some new baits or scooping. The spade with the digging did not work, but maybe the scooping will work. Yep, no it won't. Let's give it another shot. Maybe we will be lucky this time. Oh, and we got a new bait. We got the diving beetle. Awesome. We've got 5 different baits, actually. 1 scoop. That is amazing. This spot, by the way, right now is amazing. Donette's rough, regular rough, white-eye bream, nace, you name it. You get all the cool species. We are getting closer and closer to the rough trophy size, 109 grams. That is not too far away from 140. Well, this is a tiny one, not even a marker, but still, very nice to see another Donette's rough. Time to dig. Oh, new bait. Night crawlers, I assume. Yes, we actually dug our first ever night crawler. Now, this is a very nice Donette's rough, 116 grams. This thing is just pure money. Like, what is my luck? Another Donette's rough. I've been so lucky with these fish right now. Hopefully I won't go dry the next hour. And also some bottom fishing percentage, which is always very nice to see. Our target species for the first time, coming in at 40 grams. That's a nice surprise. The biggest Donette's rough so far in this episode, 131 grams. This is actually not too far away from the trophy size, which is 250 grams. So we caught a specimen that was over half the trophy size. Not too bad at all. And this is another tiny roach. I don't know what it is with the white-eye bream, but I kind of like them. Someone's done it. Somebody caught a zebra mussel trophy, 150 plus grams. That's a biggin. Congratulations, my friends. And they already had one as well. Wow. This is the kind of zebras that I catch. Not even a marker. Let's do some digging. Maybe we get a new bait. Oh, we did. We actually got a new larva unlocked. That's cool. Another Steam achievement completed. That's one step closer to completing all the Steam achievements for RF4. 600 grams is the trophy size. I'm just saying, everything's possible in this episode. Another zebra mussel. That is something very nice to see. 61 grams. So they are getting slowly bigger. So hopefully next one is 70, then 80, then 90, then 100, and then suddenly 150. I've caught so many more Donette's rough than I've caught zebra mussel, so that is just weird. 84.2% bottom fishing. We are getting closer and closer to 85%. Here we go. Another zebra mussel and also 84.3% bottom fishing. Something's actually pulling pretty hard on the middle rod. Let's see what it is. Oh, brother, no. That's a bream. No. Bye-bye. Time to make some money. I filled in a perch cafe order for 9 silver, zebra mussel order for 16 silver, and sold rest of the keep net for 319 silver. Which means in total we made 344 silver in like hour and a half. Not so bad. Nice. Not nice at all. Time to unlock another bait. Here we go. We actually did. A dung beetle. That's really good to see. I was too fast. Fastest hand in the west, I guess, because we have a menu on the background. But a new bait unlocked. Another larva. I guess double or nothing. I just got this huge huge dace on my bottom rig, and that has never ever happened to me before, which is very cool. Something new every now and then just makes the game more fun. Oh, new bait. What it is? It's a mole cricket. Okay, this thing is ugly. I'm sorry, but yeah, this thing is looking gnarly. It is very cool to see the statistics of the bait you have actually harvested or made. The sad thing is you can't see the pieces, but the actions. So I wish they would change that. It would be so much cooler to see how many, I don't know, mole crickets you've dug up or how many pieces of egg dough you've crafted. That donets is absolutely huge. I swear, it could be a trophy. And if it is, I'm gonna be very pissed because I want the zebra. Okay, 244 grams. 6 grams off the trophy size. You have to be kidding me. That is huge. Only 6 grams off the trophy size. I mean, if I would have gotten the trophy, I would have been a bit pissed, but that's a lot of money. So now we have no trophy and some money. I mean, it's still a win. It's still better than a small roach or a small white eye bream or this thing that we have on the hook right now, which is not looking the best. Another zebra, and that one actually looks pretty big. 86 grams. We're getting closer and closer to the trophy size. I'm very happy about that. That is a very nice trend to see. No clue how I managed to get this huge bream on size 22 hooks in this game. This bream is almost 3 kilos. By the looks of it, it's another Donette rough. 97 grams. A lot of money once again. I'm very happy. Too bad we did not actually get a trophy. I'm kind of sad about that. But I mean, we have most likely a lot more time on this water body, so we might get a Donette rough at one point. I mean, the trophy one. And now a Bleak on the bottom rig. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's not common. It's quite rare. It's like 3 p.m. and we caught a Donette rough. What is happening? This spot is going absolutely crazy. This is not usual. You should not get Donette rough in the middle of the day. 163 grams as well. That's a massive one. Also, that 244 gram Donette rough that I caught earlier is top 3 on the leaderboards. 84.4%. We're getting closer and closer to 85. Another Donets. Where are all the zebra mussels? I am after zebras. Where are they hiding? I need to catch a few of those. 536 grams. 600 grams is the trophy size. As I said earlier, everything's possible in this episode. That's my first ever freshwater cameras. I don't even know what this thing is, but I guess it's a good bait if you need to get 100% harvesting bait to unlock it. Money time. I filled in a Bleak cafe order for 19 silver and sold the rest of my keep net for 321 silver. So in total we made 340 silver in 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is not too bad at all considering that we are fishing on winding rivulet. But let's get some more red worms. Time to do some grocery shopping because we need some tea and coffee for digging and we are running extremely low. Let's get packs of tea and cans of coffee and then craft them later on so we will not run out of energy, because if you run out of energy you cannot dig anymore. That zebra looks massive. I'm not sure if it's a trophy or not, but it looks huge actually compared to the ones I've had before. Okay, 89 grams, so my PB so far in this episode. I think the biggest one I've caught before, like ever, is like 130 grams something, so it was far off my PB, but for this episode it will do so far. The game is just teasing me with Donette's rough trophies because 207 grams, that's again not too far away from the trophy. And that rough is huge. 186 grams. 140 is the trophy size. Wow. The blue tag rough is 220 grams, so I was very far off of that, like 34 grams off. But still, that's a massive rough. That's such a nice surprise. I'm very happy about that because I haven't had any trophies yet, and that one just cheered me up. Nice. Could this be a trophy white eye bream? Nope. 100 grams off the trophy size. Another Donets already. Game, come on, give me some zebras. It is money time again. I filled in a roach cafe order for 7 silver, rough order for 7 silver, perch order for 10 silver, and Donette's rough order for 71 silver. Rest of the keep net was worth 185 silver, so in total we made 280 silver. The good thing about this spot is you get so many different species, which means you can fill up a lot of cafe orders all the time. This has to be this episode's PB. It's huge. Let's actually net this one. Treat it with respect so it will invite other zebras as well. Come on. Yeah, 100 grams exactly. That's a dope one. 2/3 to the trophy. Look at this. I can just see that something was on there. A mussel. Most likely zebra mussel as well. But it got off and it ran away. 92 gram Donette's rough. 190 gram Donette's rough. 3 money for mussel. 26 money for zebra mussel. 171 money for keep net. Total money 200. I'm sorry, I think I lost all my IQ in the last clip, but yeah, time to make some more tea and coffee because we are running extremely low and I need energy. So you can pretty much craft tea and coffee at any campfire. You just need to light the campfire. You can get wood from the hardware store if I'm not making a mistake, or the grocery store. I think it's the hardware store. And then, yeah, just come over here and craft your tea and coffee. So I'm gonna craft a lot of tea, I think like 1,000, and then continue fishing. Since I did not have much luck with the zebra mussel on the previous spot, I decided to move and go to this spot, which is at 108, 124. I will still use clip size 10, hook size 22, and red worms for the bait. Hopefully, this spot will actually be very good for zebra mussel instead of giving me donets rough every now and then. Actually, not every now and then, but pretty much every cast. Okay, I wish. This 39 gram white eye bream just gave me bottom fishing percentage. I really wonder what is the calculation behind getting any bottom fishing percentage, because that seems to be quite rare. I had my first zebra from here. That's good news. It's a tiny one though. Donets rough, I really like you, but please leave me alone for now. Just invite the zebras over here and you can go back to your previous spot. Quick 29 silver. Actually, not so quick. That spot was terrible. If we did not get any of the donets rough, we would have made like 2 silver. Jeez, somebody just got a rare blue tag donets rough. That's insane. I've never ever seen that before. And we get a 157 gram donets rough. Awesome. Let's make a quick buck. I filled in a rough cafe order for 7 silver and sold the rest of the keep net for 159 silver. In total, we made 166 silver, which is way better than the spot I tried before. I will get 3 of these pyramid sinkers because these should stay on the bottom way better than the flat sinkers that I have on right now. So this is the setup I'm going to use. This zebra mussel looks absolutely huge, maybe the biggest so far in this episode. It's only 65 grams. How is that even possible? It looks absolutely massive. I don't think even the one that weighed 100 grams looked that big. And yeah, by the way, if you can hear something weird in my voice, then I'm getting sick and I have a sore throat, but I will try to get through all of the commentary. I mean, we've caught 3 zebras so far in like 1 hour, which is not too bad because previously we had maybe 1 in 1 hour. Hey, would you look at that? It's money time again. I filled in a real mussel cafe order for 3 silver, rough order for 8 silver, zebra mussel order for 18 silver, and white eye bream order for 22 silver. Rest of the keep net was worth a whopping 179 silver, so in total we made 230 silver. This is definitely the spot for trophies. Oh, we only need 0.1% to get to 85% bottom fishing. That's some awesome news. Another zebra, but that's definitely a smaller one. Yeah, 58 grams. Here we go. We just got 85% bottom fishing. This unlocks cobra feeding method, which is the accurate method of feeding boilies. And we also did unlock the bait fish bottom rig, which is something I've been waiting for such a long time. This rig sounds amazing and I think it will play out very well as well. I really want to test it out in the future. 5 silver plus 18 silver plus 141 silver equals 164 silver. Subscribe for some more math exercises. I actually was quite tired of fishing at the previous spot, so I decided to move over here at 120, 120. I will use clip size 13, hook size 22, and for the bait, red worms and algae. I think we will have the best luck for zebras on algae, but I will still try with red worms as well because all the weeklies have been caught on red worms. I've actually gotten pretty used to digging now as well, so I do that every now and then, and we are actually collecting a lot of different baits. That's crucian carp. That should not be at this spot, but I take that as a good luck omen that he has scared away everything else other than the zebras. I'm not saying anything, I don't want to jinx it, but we have caught the zebra right now on algae, so I think I'll switch all 3 of my rods to algae and let's hope for the best. I mean, 85 grams is literally half of the trophy size. And now we've caught a tinker. This fish should not be over here, it should be on the small pond. Let's see how much money we made at the new spot. So we made 18 silver for the zebra cafe order and 32 for the rest of the keep net, which means in total we made 50 silver, which is pretty bad, but okay on the same time. It's just so odd how they swim right next to your legs. Oh, and yep, it's gone. Just like that. Thanks game. This spot is so much fun. So much money is being made every single day, every single hour. Another 126 gram donets rough. Ooh, another donets rough. 118 grams. Not too bad. Oh no. My keep net's full. Oh, this sucks. I have to discard this fish. I have to just release it. I've just lost out on so much money. Easy 8 silver from the cafe and 237 silver from the fish market. Total profit is 245 silver. Nothing interesting happened, so I'm selling my fish again. So we have a rough cafe order for 10 silver and the keep net is worth 147 silver, which means in total we made 157 silver within an hour. At one point I had 2k red worms and now we are under 1k again. That looks like another trophy. I've been missing a trophy sound for so long. It's so nice to hear it. 142 gram rough, which is just 2 grams over the trophy size. I am very happy about that. And yeah, as you saw, I released it. Why would I do that? What's wrong with me? Well, Well, there's another Steam achievement that you need to release some of the trophies, so I'm gonna release a few every now and then. We are already at 85.5%. We are just flying through the percentage. I'm just thinking, should I let this one go as well or no? Because rough trophies are worth quite a bit of money. I think I'll keep this one. It's just a casual Tuesday. Another rough trophy right after the previous one. I'm gonna keep this one as well. Ooh, that one's a big fish actually that we have on. That's a rough? That's a huge rough. No way. That be a blue tag. That looks absolutely massive. 190 grams? That's insane. I think the one that I had before was like 180 something, and I thought, no way am I gonna beat that. And now I've caught one that's 190 grams. Winding, you're surprising. Filled in 2 rough cafe orders, one for 10 silver and the other one for 5 silver. Sold the rest of the keep net for 191 silver, which means in total we made 206 silver. I'm still amazed. I decided to hit up a new spot. So at this spot you are definitely not gonna make any bank, but there is a chance that you will get a zebra or a regular mussel trophy. And also if you use red worms over here, you can get gudgeon trophies fairly easily. So I keep one rod in right now with red worms just to get the few gudgeon trophies, and yeah, just to make my life a bit more fun. So far this spot is actually fairly good for river mussel. I haven't had any luck with zebra mussel, but I mean, if there's river mussel, there has to be some zebras as well. Maybe we'll actually get another river mussel trophy. Who knows? That's a lot of snacks. And already a gudgeon trophy, 132 grams. That's actually a fairly big one because 110 grams is the trophy size. I think I will release this fish, but I'm not sure. Should I? I think I should, just for the Steam achievement. Okay, here we go. Our first zebra, 53 grams. I'm very happy about that. I mean, the bite rate is not good at all, and we've mostly caught river mussel, but this is AFK. I actually quite enjoy this right now. I'm AFKing RF4. I'm editing my fishing planet video, and I'm just enjoying life. That's a slab. That's a big river mussel. Maybe close to the trophy size. Yeah, 166 grams. That's not too far away from the trophy size, because the trophy size is 190 grams. So that is a very nice specimen. Let's make some money. I filled in a river mussel order for 4 silver, perch order for 13 silver, and sold the rest of the keep net for 130 silver. So in total, we made 147 silver in nearly 3 hours, which is not good at all. But do I feel like I got closer to the zebra trophy? Maybe. That's a very good Donette rough from this spot. 147 grams. I did not expect to actually catch a single one of these. And we have another trophy on. This is a gudgeon trophy once again on red worms. And this is 109 grams. Sorry, I think I earlier said that the gudgeon trophy is 110 grams. It's 100 grams. My bad. Hey, another one to the collection. What else is there to say? I'm happy. Money, and some more money. So in total we made 117 money. It's so funny that for you guys it was like maybe 30 seconds of clips, but for me it was like 3 hours of fishing. I decided to hit up a new spot, and the spot I'm fishing at right now is at 118, 124. I will still use clip size 10, hook size 22, and for the bait, red worms. I decided to come over here and try to fish with red worms because I saw a few zebra trophies caught from here, and they were all on red worms. So we also have one zebra mussel not a trophy, sorry, but a regular zebra mussel, so hopefully we will get the trophy from here. That's a very nice Volgazander. I'm very happy to catch that. That's new species for this episode. That's a big bream. Definitely a very big bream. Maybe like 2 kilos or so. But again, on size 22 hooks, that is so weird for me. I mean, in real life, it would actually be pretty accurate, but in this game, usually not. 85.7%. After fishing at the new spot, I managed to fill in a rough order for 5 silver, perch order for 12 silver, zebra order for 18 silver, and the rest of the keep net was worth 76 silver. So in total, we made 111 silver, which is not too bad at all. I'm actually quite happy with that. I think I just scooped up every single possible bait in one scoop. That's just so cool to see. That has never happened to me before. We have, I think, everything. Yeah, that's very nice. 111 silver. I decided to come back to this spot because I had the best luck over here with zebras, and look at that, we actually have another zebra on, and I'm using algae. This zebra looks pretty decent, and it is 62 grams, which is not too shabby at all. Hopefully we'll get some bigger ones, but this spot seems to be the best spot for zebra mussel fishing. I'm aiming in between the trees. Sometimes your bait will get stuck in the trees, so you will have to reel in a bit or just recast. Another one. Now we're talking. That is a very good trend. The bite rate is absolutely awful. It's just garbage, but I keep getting mostly just zebras, which is very good. I think I found the spot where we will actually try to get the trophy from. Sorry about all the dead fish, but yeah, we made 76 silver, 85.9%. I just caught 3 donets off pretty much back to back. I just had 1 roach in between. Time to make some pesos. We filled in a roach cafe order for 7 pesos and a white eye bream cafe order for 20 pesos. Rest of the keep net was worth 204 pesos, so in total we made 231 pesos in like 4 hours, which is pretty bad, but at least we got a lot of different species, which was a lot of fun, I guess. Look at this big old chunky boy. This is again like 200 grams plus, maybe even a trophy, I don't know. It looks huge. Okay, 212 grams, not the trophy, but still huge. One of the biggest ones I've caught in this episode. Hey, another zebra. Finally. It's been so long since the last time I had a zebra mussel. Maybe I should go back to the previous spot, but this spot is so good for money right now, and it does give some zebras every now and then, so I'm gonna stay here for a bit. Well, another hour, another 229 silver. Another not so good hour, we made 65 silver. They are getting thicker. 89 grams, but it looks like it's 500 grams. It looks absolutely huge. I don't know why. The game is just trolling me, I feel like. Wrong mussel, but hey, bottom fishing percentage. We take that. I've never seen something so big. Huh, that's what she said. Sorry, I've been watching Office again. But that blue bream is actually huge. It could be a trophy, I think. It is massive. Okay, 675 grams. It's not a trophy, lads. But the trophy size is 750 grams. That's the biggest blue bream I've ever had in this game. That is such a good surprise, and that fish is worth a lot of money. I'm just selling fish again. There wasn't anything interesting in between, and I feel like you guys will get bored of me selling fish all the time. But as you can see, that blue bream is worth a nice chunk of cash. So a very nice catch. 127 silver with the cafe orders. 43 silver for the whole inventory. Well, 23 this time. You got it, buddy. 125 gram zebra. I came back to the old spot where I was fishing before for zebras, and this spot is doing wonders right now. 125 grams. That's only 25 grams off the trophy size, and this spot has been pretty odd. I've been fishing with algae only, and I even caught a common carp from here, which is super weird. I wonder if it's gonna be another common carp or a bream, because I've had some bream over here, but they're mostly not even 1 kilo, and I just keep cutting them up if I can. But if that's a bream, that's a behemoth of a bream. I guess we will see in a second. It is a bream. That must be a nice bream. Maybe like 2 kilos, 3 kilos. I don't even really know. I've been fishing these small fish the whole time, so I've kind of lost touch with the bigger ones. But hey, 3.2 kilos, that's a big one. After fishing over there for a few hours, I managed to fill in 3 cafe orders and sell my keep net for 106 silver, which means in total we made 134 silver. It's funny, I spent hours and hours of fishing and there's nothing to show except me selling the fish. 74 silver. Alright, we finally have a fight. It's either a bream or a common carp, but this one has some of the zoomies that the bream don't, so I assume it's a common carp. It's so weird that you catch common carp from this spot. It's like in the middle of the river. Usually they're in the pond or, you know, at the slacks and so on, but this is like the fastest spot on river and the fish is just chilling over there. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm finally having some action because 99% of all the fish that I catch over here, I just drag in within like a second. It is just so mind-numbing. But this, it woke me up. I am so happy. Too bad my rod is pretty weak and it is fooling me. Oh, I haven't heard that sound in a while. I think I haven't heard that sound in like weeks by now, actually. Here we go. This actually is a common carp. I think it's a pretty decent one, maybe like 3 kilos or so. On this light setup, it is very, very fun to catch these 3 kilo carp. Yeah, 3.3 kilos. Not so bad. That's worth like 2 silver. 76 silver. This is quite stupid, but I found zebra mussel ground bait and I think maybe it will help me. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Well, I'm over here selling my fish and I can tell you that it did not help me at all, but at least I have a few cafe orders to fill in and sell my keep net for some cash. So I decided to go back to 118, 124. I used clip size 10 and for the bait red worms because I saw people actually getting zebra mussel trophies from over here and I am just greedy and I want to get it as soon as possible. It's been weeks and I'm quite done with this grind already, to be fair. But this spot also gives Donette ruffe and crayfish, so we might be in luck and maybe get another Donette trophy, another crayfish trophy, and on the same time make a lot of money. And that's the first fish we actually have. Well, it's not a fish, but actually it's a crayfish. It's almost a fish. 184 grams. Well, that is extremely close to the trophy. I had an absolute blast at that spot. So let's fill in a few cafe orders. First, we have the roach cafe order for 7 silver, zebra order for 15 silver, and ruffe order for 16 silver. Rest of the keep net is worth 167 silver with all the dead fish, and that means in total we made 190 silver, which is not too bad at all. I actually really enjoyed it, as I said before. I've been digging so much that I'm actually out of tea, so it's time to craft some more tea. I have my rods in, so I'm gonna stand over here, craft some tea, then I don't know, after 10 actions or so, I'm gonna look if something anything is nibbling on my bait, and if it isn't, I'm gonna continue making tea. And if there's something nibbling, I'm gonna go there, grab my rod, get the fish out, and come back here to craft some more tea. I am running quite low on algae, so I need to scoop. I need to scoop a lot all the time to keep up with the bait, because these fish, they eat up almost all the algae that I managed to scoop up. I profit maybe like 5% or so, no more. 4 plus 18 plus 140 equals 162. Good cash. Another 190 silver to the collection. I think I'm gonna hit 10,000 silver on Winding Rivulet. I really hope you're still watching the video. I guess I really killed the spot. I made like 60 silver over here. I decided to try out this silly spot for a second, and I actually got bottom fishing percentage. That is very nice. Over here, just clip 7 that I use, and algae for bait. That's it. I just keep getting river mussel and nothing else. Only 13 grams off the trophy size. That actually got my dopamine levels up a bit. So close to the trophy size, it would be actually amazing if I get a Dace trophy from here. It is not in the trophy log, so I still have to go for the zebra, but it would be pretty cool to have another trophy in like the overall log. Well, somebody just got a zebra mussel trophy from over here, and I am getting a tiny one, a 25 gram one. I guess it's a skill issue. Who did this? Who killed all the fish? 25 silver for the whole inventory. A lot of zebras though. I was on the Discord with the lads and decided to have a little competition. They did not know what we were gonna go after, but I said, hey, I will create a competition. So I went after zebra mussel, and you know, they thought it was for fun, but no, it was for my own gain. I wanted for us to go to Winding Rivulet and everyone starts searching for a spot where I can get the trophy from. Okay, I'm just kidding. It was just fun. The lad said on Discord, hey, let's have a little challenge. I said, well, fine, let's do something unusual so we don't go after like bream or perch or something that people usually go for. Let's go for zebras, because I was on the hunt anyways and it just seemed cool. But yeah, as you can see, I did not win. I got beaten by like 20 grams, but I will win next time. I will win next time. Mark my words. I wish RF4 would add something to this interaction over here. While you're making fish pieces, I wish it would sort the fish automatically by the size and would start with the smallest fish and work its way up to the biggest fish. Because currently, as you can see, it just takes random fish, and if you're not paying attention, you can go and cut up your, I don't know, 4 kilo bream instead of the 500 gram bream. Quick zebra cafe order for 19 silver, and the rest of the keep net is worth 99 silver. So in total, we made 118 silver. Not too bad at all. Well, I just caught this burbot on size 22 hook with red worm. The burbot trophy size is like 9 kilos, and I just caught one that's half the trophy size with such a small hook and red worms. That is so unusual. This spot is just so much fun. Money, money, and more money. I'm making a few changes in my setup. I was told to use these pure green sinkers and braided leader instead of floral leader, so let's see if actually that will make a difference or not. Also, I've always wanted to own a pickerel rod, and since I have loads of cash, I'm gonna be here for a while, why not get myself one pickerel rod? This one that I'm actually going for isn't too expensive, and the test looks good, and the overall rod looks pretty good, so I'm gonna get it. I think this is the rod that will take us to the victory. It will take us over the finish line. First fish on the pickerel rod. The weird thing about this pickerel rod is it's quite short next to the feeder rods, but hey, it's doing its job. 625 gram bream, and we also get a steam achievement. That is the way to go. We want to finish up all the steam achievements. Oh boy, 133 grams. That's my biggest zebra in this episode so far. So this one is only 17 grams off the trophy size. As you can see, I am excited. Well, we made a bit of cash again, as you can see. Nothing too spectacular. You gotta love it. 4 grams off the trophy size. 246 gram donets rough. That is a tease. That is being bullied by RF4, but hey, nevertheless, even if it's not a trophy, it is worth a lot of money, and I'll take it any time of the day. And also, it's a weekly for now, so that's pretty cool. Let's have a proper selling session. 3 silver for the river mussel cafe order, 6 silver for the rough cafe order, and 13 silver for the second rough cafe order. Keep net is worth 135 silver, so in total we made 157 silver. Pretty good. Let's go. Our second freshwater crayfish trophy on Winding Rivulet. Now we have actually 3 in total, because I also caught one on the Donette river. Hey, pretty awesome. We have another trophy in the bag. Actually, I haven't had a trophy in such a long time. I've just had a few trolls like with the blue bream and with the Donette rough, so this is very cool to see. That is a very decent Volga sander by the looks of it. 860 grams, that is not bad at all. So we got 45 silver for the cafe orders, and keep net is worth 159 silver, which means in total we made 204 silver. This keep net looks absolutely amazing. Oh, Hi, it's just me shopping for worms again. Lads, I think I've done it. I think this is it. This has to be a trophy. It has to. It is! 277 gram Donette rough. That's my second Donette rough trophy on winding. What is my luck? Some people go for so long without getting even one, and I have 2 already. I mean, I've spent hours and hours on winding, but still, this is insane. And also, I've just realized I caught it on the pickerel rod, which means I also completed a task. I have 3 rods in, 2 of them are feeders and 1 is a picker rod, and I actually managed to get the trophy Donettes on the picker rod. What are the odds? I am so happy because one of my goals is also to finish up all these tasks, and now I don't have to do this one, this horrible task in the future. It's pretty crazy that this one fish is worth half the silver. Is picker rod doing its magic again? It looks huge. It actually looks huge. Oh, 126. So close. I guess we'll keep trying. But still, that is a very nice zebra. I'm extremely happy to catch a few of these big ones. This gives me hope. Another big in. This is a big one again. Yeah, 132 grams. Bigger than the previous one. Very nice. Time to make some money. 4 silver for the river mussel order, 17 silver for the zebra order, and 10 silver for the perch order. Rest of the keep net is worth 241 silver. Easy 262 silver in total. And we caught a lot of zebras. Wrong mussel trophy, but hey, I take it. It's a very nice trophy to the collection. 217 gram river mussel. Happy with that. 175. Every now and then, every like 4 hours, I get one of these big zebras, and that is it. Then I get like 60 grams, 20 grams, 70 gram zebras. But hey, I guess every 5 to 6 hours I have a chance at the trophy. And somebody just got a trophy zebra. Level 13. Nice. So 124 silver and 154 silver plus some cafe orders. Not so bad. I have a surprise for you guys. There is a trophy rough in the bushes. Look at this. Another trophy. 147 grams, and also we got some bottom fishing percentage. That is great. Size 22 hook and this big burbot. That looks absolutely surreal. And again on a red worm. This one is even bigger than the previous one I had, I think. 5.4 kilos, and it also gave us bottom fishing percentage. That's actually nuts. I stayed at this spot for quite some time. I just kept making money and catching fish left and right. I got a few big zebras, but nothing special until I actually caught this beast. Look at this humongous nace. 1 kilo? You gotta be kidding me. I did not think it was gonna be a trophy. I was just making a clip. I mean, the trophy size is 800 grams, and this is over a kilo. That's a long shot over the trophy size. I mean, it's not even close to the blue tag, which is 1.3, but still, it's a very nice specimen. And also, this fish actually completed another task for us for the feeder, which is awesome. We needed to get another trophy fish on the feeder, and we've done it. Also, this is a new species to the log. It's not on the winding log, but it's on the main menu log where you can see all of your fish and your biggest fish. It doesn't matter on which lake, which water body, all that it matters is that you have the trophy. Also, this is #1 record on the weeklies. This inventory, we actually used up a lot of our bait, a lot of algae. We have 92 fish in the inventory. This means we used up 92 pieces. I dug the whole time, but I still think that I did not profit with the bait, which is not very good. But hey, look at all of these zebras. I mean, I've been here for hours, as you can see, but still, very nice for the zebras. And the nace that we caught, the nace trophy, is worth a nice chunk of cash. So in total, we made 152 silver. So after being at my highest, I fell down again to the same spiral, catching some nice zebras that are 20 to 30 grams under the trophy size, selling my fish, being delusional and thinking every time I have a big zebra on that it is the trophy I'm going for. After a while I thought, we should actually buy some new items so I can craft some baits out of smaller zebras and river mussels. So I headed to Volkov River and got myself the professional fillet knife for 5,430 silver, which is insane for a knife, but I could be at winding for a few more months, so at least I can make a lot of bait while I was going for this trophy. It seemed like the best idea at that time. It is time to do some crafting. Let's make our first ever zebra mussel bait. I will use up the small ones that are not markers. They are not worth a lot. They're still worth quite a bit, but not as much as the marker zebras. So we just made a zebra mussel meat. It doesn't show the photo. I think it's glitched out or something. And no Steam achievement. What is this? I'm pretty sure the river mussel will give me a Steam achievement as well. And it did. Awesome. We have another achievement completed. I enjoyed this actually a bit too much. This is so much fun to cut up these for bait. 208 silver. Look at this inventory. It looks so good. We got so many zebras. I'm extremely happy about it. This took me hours and hours, but still, definitely worth it. I'm doing great with the zebras. I just keep catching a lot of them. I'm very happy about it. No way. I've actually done it. I've done it. After like 3 months, I've done it. I'm sorry. I did not have my recorder on for the beginning of this clip. I was so scared to lose this. I just saw it yank my rod. I saw some big zebra on the hook. I just pulled it in as soon as possible because sometimes you can lose the zebras. But after I did it, my reaction was... my reaction wasn't anything too crazy, but I just ran around the room a bit, listened to some white girl music for like 5 minutes, and I was living life. Holy shit, I actually have it. Sorry for cursing. I never curse, at least on the videos. But we have the zebra mussel trophy, and I got it at this 120-121 spot where I was the whole time pretty much. And yeah, I guess we are done with winding log right now, so let's take a look at the log. Actually, before we look at the collection log, let's take a look at the medal. We have the honorary fisherman for winding rivulet. We finally got the medal. I'm so happy. Now we have winding and mosquito boat done. I'm actually very glad that I don't have to come back to winding rivulet unless you guys send me fun spot over here. I really enjoyed fishing on winding rivulet, but this zebra grind kind of killed winding rivulet for me for some time. But yeah. Look at the log. Every single fish in the log. This is so nice to see. I'm extremely happy about it. Let's sell our last keep net of fish, or actually shells, for 52 silver and say goodbye to winding rivulet. This was the last species I had to go for over here, and I really enjoyed my time on winding, but it's nice to go and actually explore some other lakes and get to new adventures. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this long video. Take care. Bye bye.